Today is our last day in the Galapagos Islands and I am so sad. I love this place so much. It's gonna be so sad to leave. We are starting out with some breakfast at the hotel. This is our cute little hotel in the Galapagos. It's so nice. It's outside. There's only 20 rooms. Got nice little sitting areas over here and a pool right over here. And then a hot tub right up here too. Leaving the Galapagos, so sad.
It's all right, because the next place we're going is pretty cool too.
Negativo?
Negative.
Woohoo!
We're on to Argentina.
It is 2:30 a.m. and we are starting a over 30-hour travel day. Gotta check out on the second floor, not in the lobby. Not sure why.
Back in the lobby once again. You may think travel is glamorous and easy. Well, today is not one of those days. We weren't supposed to be on a flight this early, but I'll tell you about that when we get to Panama. Since we have a flight at 6:30 p.m. and we landed here about 8 a.m., that's a 10-hour layover. We did not want that. That is not what we signed up for. We signed up for a flight that was leaving Ecuador around 2 p.m., getting here at 4 p.m., so that we'd have about a 2-hour layover. But Copa, the airline, they changed our flight, and then we were okay with that change, and then they changed it again to be so much earlier than we wanted, and so we needed to do something about that. We tried to change it back to the flight that they changed it to originally. Unfortunately, they didn't answer their phone. We spent money trying to use international calling to call them. They just were not responsive at all, and so we were pretty upset about that whole exchange. And so we landed here and we thought the least they could do is give us lounge access. And so that is what's happening right now. We just went to the service center and they gave us lounge access for the whole day so we can go work on their Wi-Fi, because the Wi-Fi in this airport is not good.
This is both of our first times in a lounge. Not gonna lie, I was super mad we had a 10-hour layover, but now I'm kind of excited to see what it's all about.
I'm worried that once we go into this lounge for 10 hours today, we will always want to go to a lounge every time we fly. Hello.
So far, the lounge is pretty cool. I think it's a lot less fancy than I was expecting. It's pretty basic. It's almost like a breakfast that's included at a hotel. It's just like eggs, potatoes, basic stuff like that. But it's pretty cool that we have Wi-Fi and big comfy chairs to sit in. So it's like a medium of on the scale of like super nice, terrible. It's like average.
I was definitely expecting this to be much nicer. I mean, I'm not complaining or anything because we did get it for free and we do have the Wi-Fi that we need really bad, and the food helps out too. It helps us save money, but it's like the least Copa could do because they did mess up our flights like twice. I'm wondering if we go to other lounges around the world or even in the United States, it's probably going to be a lot nicer than this one.
The lunch was definitely better than the breakfast.
I'm digging the noodles instead of the fake eggs.
We have been in the lounge for maybe like 5 hours now. We got breakfast and lunch, and now I'm winding down with a glass of red wine. Jacob is in trouble. I am definitely getting used to this lounge life.
It's so loud and chaotic down here. Forgot what it was like to not be in the lounge. We were in there from like 8:30 a.m. until like 5:30 p.m. So basically an entire day. Ate 3 good meals there. Honestly, the food, probably the worst we've had since we've been to South America, but I mean, it was free, so like that's fine with me, honestly. So now we get to go board the plane to Brazil.
These days, I swear we're gonna get out in Panama. I feel like all we've done today is sit down and eat. We were going through like the security checkpoint between getting off the plane and then going to our international departure gate, and in Ecuador and Peru and all these places in South America, we've been able to bring our water bottles full of water, so we thought that we'd be able to do that in between gates here, but they noticed that we had water in them and they're like, you need to start drinking it. And so Jacob and I are chugging these giant water bottles, and I was like, can I just dump it out? And she was like, no, you have to drink it. There's nowhere to dump it out. So I just started cracking up because these things are huge. And then eventually we were struggling, and so she sent me back through security to go to a bathroom to dump them out.
We just sat down in the Sao Paulo airport. It is 4 a.m., which means it's 2 a.m. in Ecuador and 1 a.m. in the Galapagos. It's been a long journey to get here, but we still have to wait here about 8 hours for our layover. Our flight doesn't leave until like noon, and so I think we're gonna do a little bit of sleeping, a little bit of working, but we slept most of the plane, so that was very nice. And now we just get to wait.
We got to the Sao Paulo airport at 4 a.m. It's now 9:30 a.m. and I slept for like 5 hours on the benches. Wow, I think Jacob worked, but I'm not really sure because I was asleep.
Yep, I was guarding our bags and basically working the whole time. I'm probably gonna be really tired near the end of this day.
Here is a map of our whole travel day. We went from Ecuador up to Panama, then from Panama across to Brazil, and then finally from Brazil, we're gonna go down to Argentina.
3 hours until Argentina.
Ecuador was really cool. I think that is probably our favorite country so far in South America. It just had so much, and the Galapagos Islands was so special. But we are excited to see what Argentina has to offer. We made it off of our last flight. It was like 30 something hours, and now all we have to do is get a car to get to the hotel.
You know, it's been a long day or days of travel when you really just start smelling. It really doesn't seem convenient to fly from Ecuador to Panama to Brazil to come to Argentina, because a direct flight would probably only be like 7 hours. But this was the cheapest flight we could find, and for some reason it was also the shortest. All the other ones that we were trying to find, they were taking much longer than this. So I'll take the 35 hour travel day that we had over like 40 or 50 hours. We made it.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I feel so grungy.
It's time to shower and maybe go to sleep.
True.